So we got a question from Rhonda, who claims that her relationship is boring and she doesn't know what to do about it.
Well, I know about boring relationships because, oh, sorry, babe. No, I'm just kidding. So here's the deal. Everybody in certain points in their life feel like life is boring. Whether it is the actual relationship, whether it's something that their partner is or is not doing, or whether it's something deep inside of you that all of a sudden is percolating up because you're comparing yourself and looking out in the world and seeing other people's lives look more exciting. So what can you do to up-level what you are experiencing in your life? Are you too comfortable? Are you playing it safe? Are you not trying new things and therefore you're not bringing new things or having new conversations in your relationship? I know a big fatal flaw that couples do is they spend all their time together. Maybe if they have a job where they're not together during the day, then every single night they're together. And so their conversations get stale and get to be the same thing that they're talking about all the time. So do something separate. Go to an art class, go to a movie separate, go out with some friends and bring the dynamics of that conversation, what you're learning, something new into your relationship so that you're not feeling bored and you're not being maybe boring.
Yeah, so as often happens, I have a totally different perspective. Right? So my perspective is that often when things aren't working for people, they then feel a certain way. Some people may feel sad, some people may feel upset, some people may feel confronted, other people may feel bored. So Rhonda, if you're feeling bored in your relationship, I bet that you have felt bored in other areas of your life. You probably have felt bored at your job. You may have felt bored at school. So what do you do about that? So when something isn't working and engaging your interest the way that it normally does, what can you do about it? And my suggestion is look for new. Look for what you're not doing that may be interesting. How do you stimulate it so that it is interesting for you? I believe that this is potentially not about your relationship and not about your partner, but what do you do when you get comfortable? What do you do when you get confronted? What do you do when you don't know how to proceed?
And if you need some help, you can grab the It's About Me book that you can actually do with your partner, or you can do some art classes together, or you can do something that's a fun thing to do together. I used to go out in the rain and just run around in the water and get soaking wet just because it was a different thing that I did. So trying something new, as simple as it is, cooking a different meal, eating at a new restaurant, doing something differently than you do can often spice things up. And if you want more excitement in your relationships, maybe you need to click subscribe so you can watch more Relationship 911s.